I'd like to welcome back to Castlevania Dunno, where today we're getting the bad ending, we're setting ourselves up for the better endings, and that's pretty much it. There's some off-screen stuff which I cut out, which you should be glad I did, because it was kind of boring. Man, I really biffed the big boss in this episode, by the way, because same video games. This game is just, no. It's starting to get a bit dreary. I know what it is. It just doesn't feel as catchy as it did a bit ago. I think it's just the fact that I'm annoyed and I'm just whiffing it. I'm just like, oh, I'm such a big bean. Look at me being a big baked bean. Ooh, so tasty. Ooh. Pour some nice tasty tomato juice and take a bite out of my beanie butt. Aw, yeah. Everyone loves bean humor. It's the classiest of all humors. Allow me to take out the... Oh man, I'm whiffing it so hard in this area. Allow me to take out the Advanceman's Guide to Biffing and Beaning. The sexiest of all things, bean butts. The second sexiest of things, banana butts. The third sexiest thing, hot tamale. By which he means dipping a large apple in caramel and then taking a large bite. I think we all understand this man clearly had very fruity tastes. After all, he always sang beans, beans, the magical of fruits. The more of them I eat, the more of them I get off. He was quite the magical man. Nobody should have put him in charge of anything, truly. There's also a beatbox version. Beats, I can't beatbox. Like, I can beatbox, but I can't, like, it goes wrong so often that it just isn't worth it. It would just clutter up the recording before I get it right. I never knew Skelerangs are like spooky scary. Like, oh no, he's a spooky scary man who isn't the skeleton. Where's his skeleton? Why are you wearing a skeleton inside a juicy meat sack? Beans, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more I poot. Actually, it's get off, but I'm not supposed to tell. It's the secret lyrics you find by beating the final boss. I like how the Manticore tail poked the guy on the floor. He went pokety poke, and he went like, bleh. Yo! Wow, I noticed that my that the volume slowly goes down as my lungs empty. That is a neat experience to experience. I mean, a neat thing to see happen. Yeah, it's a good room to get some souls if you need some souls. If you don't need souls, however, it's still a good room to get some experience nice and cheap. It's a good place to grind for most of their souls in particular. But let us not forget, beans, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you shall poot. Beans, 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 beans. Everybody loves them beanie beans. Beans, beans, why am I fighting this guy? He's not worth the trouble time. Anything, actually. He's kind of annoying, if anything. Like, it's, I just remembered. I want to end this in the next episode, which means I'm going to have to do all the grind. I said that the final episode, I would infinitely procrastinate. So we're going to do Aria of Sorrow as the next video, because it's going to take forever to get all the souls in this game. Like, I'm fine with that, but... You're going to hear a lot of groaning if you want me to record that. I want that goddamn Chaos Ring. And then I want to sing about beans, beans, the magical fruit. I once ate a bean, and then I felt a poot. Because it's beans, beans, the magical flute. The more of them you eat, the more I will flute. Flute. That's no flute, that's a fart. They both start with the F and have a T in them, so they're naturally closer together than beans are with jeans. Except they rhyme. But that is an insignificant detail to a man of great renown. Man, that fire demon's being a bully. Oh no, I have almost all the souls, but I missed one, so I had to put in a lot of extra time getting the other soul. From downstairs. Yes, I know there's a lot of rooms I haven't been to, but I'll do that in my off time. And if you really want to see them do it, see them yourself. Like, this game, that final boss just sucked the final bit of life out of me. Because it's just going to be grinding from this point forward until the next video. I'm like, ugh. Oh no, you can see that I cheated with my... Oh, I don't think it helps, though. If it does, it doesn't help a lot. Well, I could go back to singing about beans. That is... If you really want to hear that. Like, I only have a very limited repertoire when it comes to beans and magical fruits. Mostly because the original manuscripts were kind of lost. Oh look, we're gonna fight Paranoia, who is in a mirror. It's pretty easy with the whole wombo combo. Just have to remind myself what it's like. I'm so tired. It's like tiny beanie babies are trying to grip my cheeks and tear them asunder. So yeah, I think he has like one move, which is like the whole laser shooting thing, and he goes, this is kind of a... It's an interesting boss if they just did more with the theme. Mirrors is the theme, but other than the laser attack, he doesn't do all that much with the mirrors. It's like, ooh, spooky 3D objects. And there's blood on the mirror. Look how the boss music doesn't start until you see a little icon float over him. Yeah, look at that. Killer Clown is killing it. I'm gonna have to buy a lot of restorative items after this. Oh, it gives me something to do in my off time, I guess. Now, while this is an optional boss, you need to beat him in order to get the best ending. Or the better. You need him to get 2 endings. You can only get 1 ending without this guy. Not that he's hard to find. I mean, you pretty much see all the enemies you need to open the door, so... You know what to do. You know what I want, what I really, really want. And if you don't know what I want, what I really, really want, then I should consider you change occupations. Oh my goodness, we're only 8 minutes and 25 seconds in. Man of prisms. Charles Barkley, across the universe. What's that kid's name again? I don't know. Chip Barkley? No. That stupid video game character that was launched off some super silly stolen artwork game. Live? No. Bahama Mama? No, that's not right. Who would ever call themselves Bahama Hamma? Well, there is Bahamazam, but Bahamazam is part of the Legend of Grimrock Party. He has nothing to do with modern-day America. Bahamazam, Zardoc, Galactus, and of course, Gonzalez. A team of ethnically diverse, no humans allowed, a team that will ultimately rule the world. Being so ethnically diverse that no king can say, man, I would want to fight you. This is going to end well for my political correctness rating. Of course, Gonzalez doesn't like the social justice warriors because they constantly remind him that his population is very much poor and underprivileged. And he's like, come on! Put it behind you! I'm the poor person here. You're all upper-class noblemen who have nothing to fear except fear itself. And everyone's like, he's so smart with this ancient knowledge. He's like, that's not ancient. I stole that from a guy named Charles Barkley. I mean, I mean, Winston Churchill from the World's Second War. The World's Second War. The Second World War? I'm on to you, America! I don't know what I just figured out. Probably something... Hey, look, the background looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I love how when you use Paranoia, he just sort of punches. He's like, haha! I will now perform a magical trick. This secret isn't worth it, because this sword kind of sucks. Bop, 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 bop. Ow. Actually, that didn't hurt at all. I was just pretending. Because I'm a sexy little baby. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah! Yeah, I already upgraded through that sword. Wow, that's terrible. Oh, I just remembered. I'm gonna have to grind a couple of final sword guys to get the final... Well, whatever. I'll figure something out. Oh, I need Alistor's soul to get... Oh. I'm crumbling into a million Beanie Babies right now. Crumbling. Crumbling. All these guillotines are just making it worse. Aye! I always love when characters say that. Dumb as shit. What the fuck, man? The fuck is your problem? And they're like, I don't know. Well, you know. I don't know. You know, I don't know. There is a +1 version of the Climb Solace. I can't really care, 'cause I don't really care. No. Final guards are dumb. I don't like them at all. They're so slow and boring and dull and boring and dull and boring and dull and boring. The dullery and the boringery. To the point that I just being casually racist. Yeah. Like, the big armor guy works, but I don't know. He drops super potions, though. And apparently his drop rate isn't that bad. It's got like 8% for his soul. So, hey, sure. Okay, Imp doesn't work because he has 400 HP and 400 MP, so... Yeah, this one took me a while because apparently you need to hit it with the tip of the lightning, which is super fucking... God damn it, man. Ba-ba. 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 I can't take this anymore. It's just too much. Too many beans. How can we only be 13.5 minutes in? This is bananas! Nah, 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 nah. I didn't even get his soul. What an asshat. I hate him. I hate him so much. Yawn, 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 yawn. Yawn! Abaddon! Oh, god damn it. Where is Abaddon? No. Please don't tell me that's where I'm gonna find Abaddon. Well, I want that Velmine thing. Well, whatever. So, how is Soma doing? Oh, he's making progress. I'm looking at weapons and upgrades and stuff. I can't. I know I'm being negative, and I know it shouldn't be like this, but come on! It's hard to care this deep in. I've been neglecting this series for so long that I can't go back to Wario Master of Disguise without being ironic about it. I don't even know if anyone would even want to see that. Would anyone want to see Wario Master of Disguise? Let's look at their statistics. Oh. Those aren't bad views. I've got 301 on the first. But I got 1 like and 1 dislike. And the second episode is like 44 and 3 likes. It's like, what? And the last one got 3 likes. And it's got like 49. 10 comments. Come on. Some consistent score here. Yeah, I can't. It's just... I cannot sit down for 40 plus minutes. Even if it's a fun game, it's fun to play. It's not fun to commentate. And I feel that if I don't have commentary, because there's these little itty-bitty parts every single once in a while, then I think I might have to redo how I do the commentary. The way I do it is I just do it in Windows Movie Maker. I put the video in Windows Movie Maker, go to the parts I want to talk about stuff, then add a little clip of commentary, which gives me a lot more liberty and freedom to do what I want. That sounds like a great idea. Why didn't you think of that before? You heard it here first, people. It would certainly stop me from doing bullshit like this in the middle of a video. Hi, me. Why are you being such a hypocrite about it? Well, I'm talking to myself, so I can't help it, can I? At the very least, we made a lot of progress. Made 30. Wow. It's almost been 2 months. Procrastination goes fast. Oh man, all these bugbears. Oh, Final Guard, if only you weren't facing the wrong way. If only you had the power to turn around and actually do your job. This would be a whole different game. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to swap to that model, that I just only talk when I have interesting things to say. It, for one, gives me the power to prepare my commentary much better. So I just go to the interesting part, and I'm like, okay, we're at boss X, he's got this HP, blah, 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 blah. And I can just stop, look things up, then continue the commentary. I'm going to turn this post-commentary hate around and make it the most productive thing I can do. Because I can't do this. I can't just sit here and talk. And I don't think it works. I don't think the commentary that comes out of this is interesting. There's a lot of side stuff. It's very limitedly connected to the video. And general, it could be better. So yeah. Even the Bellman isn't a match for me. Gotta make a backup so I can get the bad ending later. I don't know why he keeps a giant mirror in which he keeps his demon. Does he have to take that mirror out of this place? So every time he wants to fight someone else, he has to pick up the mirror, take it out of the room, or does it work through walls? In which case, why not just put the mirror someplace no one can reach it? Because you should know, because you summoned it, there is a demon in this building that can let you travel through mirrors. Also, this guy does a shit ton of damage. For that, I congratulate him. Because I was just faffing about like an idiot. The faff factor reaches way beyond regular levels right now. I need to look something up. Where is the Black Panther? If it's in the abyss, well, I could always just record that piece of footage in advance, actually. There's nothing stopping me from just recording a tiny chunk that I need, and then just say, fuck it, I'm out of here. And then come back later. Or I can turn on a cheat code that lets me travel at the speed of light. Yep, gonna use that cheat code. Also, you're not supposed to equip Minas Talisman here. You're supposed to equip it when you go to the center of the castle. And I love that the dark little spot is at the center of the castle, so even if you explore everything else, there's still that little tiny black box reminding you of what you can't do right now. I like at the moment you get the soul, it's just boop! Done. How lame. Bye, Dario. Man, I'm noticing that slowly but surely I'm starting to take more responsibility and try to put more quality into my work. Like, I'm still faffing about, because this is just still a hobby that I do because I want to relax. Also, this is a bullshit seal. What the hell, man? It's not too bad, but it's very involved. It's very involved. But yeah. Like, I'm doing the thumbnails for Draw, mostly because I'm going to be doing hundreds of videos. Hundreds of videos for Draw. Just hundreds. All of the videos. Just glued and plastered all over. I'm already having trouble with that game. Oh, we're almost at the end. Here, I decided to do the bad ending, too. Which is not the ending that gets you the Julius mode. That's the other ending. Which you could consider the worst ending. Like, this ending of beating up Dario just leaves you with a lot of confusion. Look at that. Killer Clown card is just maddeningly powerful. And that is automatic. Which, yeah. They really didn't want you to fill that one. It's a cool song. But don't worry, Aria of Sorrow will be a much more compressed experience. Especially since I don't have to frickin' post-commentate everything. We'll have to investigate. You know, the best part about doing the whole post-commentary in chunks thing is that I can use my wittiest humor with no delay. No, we're not watching the credits. We'll watch those when the game is actually over. I've got 2 more endings to go, you know? And yes, I found out I can't use Julius. I'm out. I'm done. I'm sorry for ruining your day, but don't worry. Next time I'm going to apply this new method, and maybe it'll be exciting, new, fresh, hip, modern, cool. Yeah! Ow, my throat. Bye-bye!